right. So Pam, it's been ages.
It has, Brell.
Have you had a busy summer?
Yeah, it's been pretty busy.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
Which is good.
Yeah, the market has been great, hasn't it?
It has. The market is definitely busier than last year. The stats definitely prove that out, and I'm going to do a big update now that it's September 30th, end of the quarter.
Excellent.
So in the next couple weeks.
You'll be posting your stats
Absolutely.
Online. Good.
Everything all the way around.
Good.
Thanks for the coffee.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I got it from BLENDZ, and you know, something I have to tell you about BLENDZ is Trevor, that owns BLENDZ, is, I don't know if you knew this about him, he is a foam artist.
Really?
Barista. Yeah. Sometimes people will go to school for years to be a foam artist like Trevor, but he actually is just a natural, and he makes me a picture of a squirrel in the foam when I order it. Yeah, you have to see this. Look at this.
Oh my God!
I know.
Well,
it's incredible. Yeah, no, he didn't do it for you. He only really does the
No.
foam. He does it for me.
No.
So, yeah. So if you
Good
go
coffee,
into
but-
BLENDZ and ask for a picture of the squirrel in your foam, he does all kinds of different pictures and stuff, but I get the squirrel. I'm very lucky. So,
That's
yeah.
nuts.
It's crazy. It's nuts. Yes, it is. It's absolutely nuts.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the
So-
coffee's great, even though I don't have a squirrel in it. And I usually, BLENDZ is my go-to spot for my protein shakes these days. But I have to say that Trevor did make me the peanut butter banana without the banana. So
Wow.
peanut butter banana chocolate with no banana rocks.
That is a bit, I have to try that.
Yeah, it's
That's
very, very good.
awesome.
Excellent. So let's talk about.
So let's talk about this incredibly intense market in the North Okanagan right now.
I'm not aware of any TVs or tents available for sale, but
So tell us the stats. What is the weird thing that happened this week with the stats?
oh my God, the stats are out to lunch this week.
Wow.
Every Sunday when I'm here at the Rise, I sit down and I do my market stats for the last week, and I look at the Okanagan Shuswap as a whole, the Okanagan Central, the North, and Shuswap. And so I, copy and paste and start this blog post, and then I start to compare, and I look at it and I go, did you know that according to the stats, the average sale price in the Okanagan Shuswap was almost $3.5 million?
Wow.
Exactly.
Things are rocking here.
So I'm like, what?
Wow. That's
What?
incredible.
So, unfortunately, with a little bit of,
A blip? An error?
investigation, I found out that there's a problem with one of the sales. Reported a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot apartment at $270 million.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
$270 million.
Pretty sure that didn't happen, and it looks like it was not the entire condo building. So I took that one out and readjusted, and so this week the average sale price was $304,277-ish.
Wow. So that's much more in line with what the average buyer can afford here in the North Okanagan?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's for the Okanagan Shuswap. So I can tell you, I did a report last week on residential sales averages. That's all the sales of all property types in residential for the North Okanagan. And I can tell you that for the last 4 years, the average has been in the 330s.
Wow, so it's really cut down.
It really has.
It is really affordable.
Yeah.
And that's incredible because even at with mortgage money being practically free, at BMO we still have the 2.99 rate available for the 5-year fixed, and it makes the payments pretty low when you compare compare renting to owning. For instance, if you were to buy a home in that average price range right now, say if your mortgage was around $300,000, then you're looking at a monthly payment of $1,418. So that's much cheaper than renting. If you were renting a house, what would that be?
I'm still seeing houses renting in the 15, 16 and up range. We're still seeing, the top floors of homes with a suite in the basement in the 1,000 to 1,200.
Wow. So it makes ownership much more affordable.
If you can do it, it's definitely a time to get into the market.
Yes.
The numbers, you have to look at the picture, right?
Yeah.
So the numbers of increased sales are true. They're absolutely true. what the numbers don't necessarily say is that last year was the worst year for total number of sales in real estate since the year 2000.
Wow.
So it's still firmly a buyer's market.
Excellent.
Absolutely firmly
That's
a buyer's
very
market. And the price, the middle of the market or average areas have been stable for 2 years
That's
in and
good.
around the 330 range in the North Okanagan.
Wow.
Last week, $270,000 was the average sale price. There's a lot of inventory under $300,000 on the market in homes, not just apartments.
That's incredible.
And
And that's reasonable. That's reasonable prices and actually excellent prices. And buyer's market, practically free money. I can't understand why someone wouldn't have the confidence to buy now.
Well, and when you look at the cycle of things, we're almost in 2013. That means, 5 years since 2008.
Yep.
The peak for real estate sales was actually earlier than that, and so it is. Can we say last year was the bottom of the market? Maybe. We don't really know enough yet.
Yeah.
CMHC says that they think in the Okanagan we're going to see a stable market from now through the first 6 months of next year, and then we might start to see some pricing increases based on lack of inventory. So we need to see either people buying to get rid of that inventory, or we need to see sellers pulling back on their, I'm just going to let my listing sit on the market at whatever price to see if it sells.
Yeah.
The pricing's not going to move until the demand
Shifts. Yeah.
And right now, that's the caveat I have to Paul Fabry, who says that prices could go up. My caveat is that the market needs to have less inventory in order for that to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good. Well, it should make for a very steady fall season here in the Okanagan.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.